Hello everyone, my name's Jane Gordon, and my background is physiotherapy. And whilst I've worked all my life, I've worked for part-time all my life, around 4 children. When they were older and more independent, I decided to work for myself. And for the last 10 years, I've delivered physiotherapy to people in their own homes across the length and breadth of Lincolnshire. And I've loved it, I've really enjoyed my job, but there was always that nagging thought at the back of my head that with my part-time and self-employment history, there really wasn't any pension building up anywhere for me. Now I know there isn't any for anybody anymore, but after 30 years of work, I thought there'd be something. The stark reality was that I could never afford to give up work. So I started looking for a plan B. I wasn't actually looking on the day that I bumped into Sarah Devlin in the middle of a field in Lincolnshire. It was the Lincolnshire show, she was on an aloe vera stand. And I was just looking for a shampoo for my very ancient and very itchy lurcher. Because like a lot of people, I had this vague notion that aloe was good for skin. Sarah waded in, as Sarah does, and told me about the business. And I immediately became very excited that, you know, I could see an income beyond physiotherapy. Not just an income, but a really good income. I could see my future security. But I haven't been the quickest of learners. I was so relieved when Ashley said the same. I thought, oh, good, big shoes to fill. My plane has taxied up and down the runway more times than I care to remember. And I have to say, if it wasn't for the sheer determination of Sarah, I'd probably still be taxiing now. But I owe her a huge debt of gratitude. She's not only my sponsor now, but I consider her to be one of my closest friends. Not just because she took me to Lake Tahoe, as I promised. But I feel really privileged because I have an amazing upline. There's Sarah, there's Ginny Harrop, Kim Penny, Jem Hills, the wonderful Christina and Mike Thompson, and the awesome, in the true sense of the word awesome, Louise and Ashley Riley. There is so much knowledge and experience in our upline. You know, we have to be very, very grateful for where we are. My team were amazing. Whilst I was swanning around in America, they were working hard so that I could come back from that trip as a manager. And I know a lot of people say it, and it seems a bit of a cliche, but it's so much nicer when you see your team go across stage, because when I was recognised as manager, my youngest team member, who happens to be my youngest daughter, was recognised as a supervisor. So that was immense. And it was, while, as my sister said, the suits were on stage, all the big wigs from America, so it was really exciting for us. And my family, my 4 children really, have always been my inspiration. They are my why. You know, life hasn't always been kind to us, but we've stuck together. And although I think that they think that their mother is a little touched, they have thrown themselves completely behind me in this business. They came to my first launch and doubled the number of people in the room. They doubled the size of my first order, but being family, I forgot to pay. But they are absolutely my why. But what I've learned today is, it's not enough just to say I'm doing this for my family. So last week when I was visiting my daughter, I promised her that for her 30th birthday, and she'll be thrilled that I've just told 200 people her age, that I would take her to New York, because I thought it's a goal that's specific, it's measurable, because I want to go all the way, I don't want to land somewhere halfway, and it's got a date on it because I couldn't move it if I wanted to. It's her birthday. So I'm just looking forward to the future now and everything that Forever can give me.